What's up, YouTube? Sorry guys, didn't get to upload yesterday, but I thought I'd get a battle up today. I was a little bit busy yesterday. So quickly just want to cover the day before's last question of the day. Since there was so many different sort of answers, I wanted to try and clear up what it was. Now, the question was, what was the strongest dark type move with the highest base power? Now, in hindsight, I probably could have worded that a little bit better because there's actually multiple answers for it in retrospect to stat boosting or what item you're holding or stuff like that. But the answer I was sort of looking for was Judgment with a 100 base power. It's actually the strongest move going. But there's another couple of things you want to take into account. There's also things like Punishment that would be 200 base power if you had a +6, and Knockoff definitely. That's very, very strong as well with the held item. Obviously, stuff like Magician and Acrobatics, you wouldn't really need an item, but anything other than that, you'd be having an item. And also Foul Play is another one as well. That has a 95 base power. But there's a couple of multiple answers to that question. But let's get on to today's question. Anyways, I'll try and make this one a little bit more one sort of answer. Right. What is the only Pokemon that gains Stab from Explosion? And we're going to take Smeargle out of this because he knows loads of moves. So we'll take Smeargle out of it. Leave a comment in the comment section. See if you can get the answer without looking. Okay, let's get to this battle anyway. So pretty standard sort of team. They could just say Go-Go, I guess. Had quite a few battles today, but most of them have been... testing my screen there. So most of them have been pretty one-sided, so this was quite a close one, so I thought I'd put it up. Right, so this time I lead with Muck and the Go-Go lead. Now, interestingly enough, the Go-Go actually stays in Go for bulk up. The only reason why I was thinking here, well, like the only reason you stay in and bulk up your defense would be he must have Earthquake. That's the only reason why he would actually stay in. Obviously because I've got the complete type advantage there. So I thought here, well, I've done loads of damage with Gunk Shot. Let's swap into Hatchling and, you know, dodge that Earthquake. But it's going to continue to go for another bulk up. So that was very interesting there. So I thought I made the right decision, but that's sort of how it is sometimes. Okay, I wasn't too worried about this anyway because I know that it didn't have much to hit me with. I've used Go-Go loads and I know its moveset inside out. So Hornleech is not going to do anything to me at all. Here I just went straight for Foul Play because I had a couple of bulk ups up and that's only going to be working in my favour and I'm going to take that out. So good to get that out, but I don't know, a little bit confused by that lead. Anyway, so in comes Greninja. Always a fun Pokemon to try and check. So once again, I just swapped into Flubber. I was hoping that he wasn't carrying extra sensories that would make things a little bit more difficult. Obvious Ice Beam was obvious there. I know I could at least take one extra sensory anyway, and real quite badly, and probably get like maybe a lucky Gunk Shot off. That'd be nice. So I was just thinking, and maybe try and bring something in to try and just revenge kill it or something along those lines. Anyway, clearly he doesn't have extra sensory, so he's going to hit me with a Scald, trying to get a burn, I guess. I can see it's Life Orb there, obviously, that's one of the most comments there. Just go straight for the Gunk Shot here, does nice damage to Greninja. I was hoping for a poison, but didn't get it, but hell, that's how things go sometimes. Now here I was thinking, well, I may as well go for a rest here because he could get lucky and get a crit or a burn. So it turns out that I actually got a burn. And I get the rest off, which is good, and I can like get rid of that burn and stuff. And he's sort of in a position where if he's going to continue to attack me, he's probably going to take himself out before he actually kills me. So definite swap here. So that's annoying. I really sort of wanted to get rid of that Greninja early because it's quite annoying late game. Now into Delphox. So obviously a Psychic move is coming my way for sure. I go for the Sleep Talk regardless there, and I get a nice Gunk Shot off. I was really happy with that. That's great to get that off. It does loads of damage. So Muck's pretty much done with this matchup. Straight back into Hatchling, obviously to predicting like a Psychic type move there. But instead it goes for Sunny Day, so interesting there. I was a little bit worried because this would be doing like, Delphox is like, it's no Shrinking Violet. I had to had that quoted. So in special attack, so I just had to sort of tank that, and knockoff just takes it out, which is good. And but I take heavy damage on my Lullaby there. Oh, and I had a King's Rock. So I'm pretty much dominating at the moment, especially these pokes. I'm not having too much trouble here. I'm playing pretty well, and even though I haven't been my predictions haven't been spot on, I've still sort of kept in the game and kept all of my pokes alive. So I just went for Roost there, so I didn't think it'd be able to hit me as much. It turns out it's a physical Goodra, which was interesting. That's not going to be able to touch me at all, even with like a super effective move. It just doesn't really have the attack pool. It does have the attack, but not really stats to really bust through an Everlight user. Weakness policy, obviously, on Aegislash. Probably why he swapped it in for. Once again, I wasn't too scared of Aegislash. This thing can take Aegislash out quite easily. No worries. Even with like a Sword Dance up, I can still live like any one of its attacks, so it's cool. And obviously after a Sword Dance, weakness policy, you have to start watching out, and Iron Head, and pretty crazy, scary. And then again, it's Aegislash, it's quite easy to use, very user friendly. Smash your face into this. Anyway, so straight for foul play there, because that weakness policy and those paper thin defences, I take that pretty well, and I'm in a very, very good position at the moment. So, didn't really want to take like probably like maybe like a Stone Edge or a close combat, but it turns out to be a special Lucario, which is interesting. I've been seeing a couple of these lately. They're different, but yeah, it's pretty interesting to see them. So I was quite happy with my Muck, because he could easily sort of tank out anything this thing sort of like threw at me. The only problem was I couldn't hit it with Gunk Shot, so I had to really rely here on Brick Break, and I knew that it would be at least a 2-hit KO, because like my Muck's my Muck is very specially defensive and bulky in health, so I wouldn't be hitting like super hard. And the problem with Restock is I've got to only got like a 1 in 3 chance of actually hitting him with a move, because one of them doesn't affect him. So that was a little bit of a problem, but I had to sort of work around that. So I'm just getting continually hammered by the Flash Cannon there. I had to wake up and go for the Brick Break. It does just under half health. I was really hoping that it would be a 2-hit KO, but that's sort of how it is sometimes. Now, I was confident that I could just leave this and just at least get a rest off, so I could maybe just get one more Brick Break off. That'd be very good. So obviously Mega Lucario is incredibly hard to check, and it's banned. But whatever, let's just play the game. So, not really much to lose for him, just continually going for the Flash Cannon. He gets a special Torrent drop, which is bad. Like, I'm definitely more easily to KO now, and I may be like forced to switch as well. Fortunately, I get the Brick Break off again. I was really happy with that. That's good. So he's down to like only squidging a little bit of health. So really all I need now is to get the another Sleep Talk off. In the end, I've decided not to risk it, and I thought, well, I can easily swap out and swap back in, because that special defense drop is quite bad, and I can sort of somewhat tank this Flash Cannon with Feraligatr. I tank it pretty well, obviously because it's not very effective. So I'm expecting something like, oh hell, I didn't even know what if it was going to be like a full special one or like a mixed one. I wasn't actually too sure. So I just went straight back into Muck, and turns out it was a mixed one with extreme speed, which makes sense because you got priority and stuff. It actually hits me nearly as hard as the Flash Cannon did. So here I've got like one shot just to get a Brick Break off. In hindsight, I probably could have just gone for Sleep Talk. It would have been better. But I was just sort of playing around. Stuff like that. I like to see if I can predict other people's moves. But unfortunately, it gets the old classic Sleep Talk rest, so that's pretty much Muck wasted. But Muck did pretty amazing in this battle, and really, he was pretty much just walled the entire team and stuff. So things got a little bit more tricky when Muck was sort of out of the picture. I knew Lucario here would go for maybe extreme speed. Doesn't do a hell of a lot to me. I've got the Citrus Berry anyway. Probably better off going for just close combat, taking me out for sure. Anyway, so I'm just going to go for Waterfall and take Lucario out, which is good, getting that thing out of the way. It's a horrible abomination. As in power, not other things. Anyway, so out comes Goodra. Now, I didn't really have anything to hit this with apart from Ice Punch. and like I wasn't too confident that they were going to take me out. And I wanted to sort of check what other moves and maybe get a roost up on my Lullaby as well, because like I sort of like saving my tanks to the end. Turns out I had Power Whip, which was pretty crazy, and it's going to hit me with Rock Slide here and just takes me out. Would have been quite close there, just due to the damage calcs before and stuff. So, I went to Young Flies here. I was thinking, well, I hope this thing doesn't have, like, Sap Sipper. Like, it's bound to have Gooey or Hydration. One of those sort of ones. So I just went for Power Whip, and unfortunately it did have Sap Sipper, so I'm like, oh, good. That's going to make things real easy. So poor Carnivine there, and he's going to get taken out by Outrage, a boosted Outrage, so there's not really much I can do there. I probably should have just gone for like knockoff or something, even just another physical move. The problem with Carnivine, he just has a very barren physical move pool. Anyway, so straight into Aurorus here. I was confident that I could outspeed and just go straight for the Hyper Beam here. I just wanted to get rid of this thing. It was quite annoying, and I knew that Hyper Beam would definitely be the way. Obviously, you know, Nature Power Tri-Attack is probably a million times better in every way. I just enjoy using it. It's fun. And man, you can get rid of shit. If you want to get rid of something, it gets rid of it. Anyway, so in comes Greninja. It's going to go straight for a Scald here. That's probably going to take me out. Oh, I just leave with like a squidge and a health. But it doesn't really matter because I'm going to get taken out anyway. The good thing here was it actually took a little bit of Life Orb damage. And interestingly, it's a mixed set as well. And that's going to take me out with Night Slash. But I dare say that the Life Orb will take it out here as well. It does. Which is good, so that's pretty much game. I had Feraligatr and Pikachu left, so I really had nothing to stop that Greninja, like if it didn't have Life Orb, so yep, that's pretty much game. I'll just quickly go over today's question again, guys, if you didn't listen to it. Also, guys, if you like this video, feel free to drop a like on the video too. So once again, what is the only Pokemon that gains Stab with Explosion, apart from Smeargle? Leave a comment in the comment section. And as per usual, guys, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Peace out.